Cristiano Ronaldo could be on his way to Chelsea in a sensational January move should Manchester United plan to sack him. That has come from the brilliant and ever reliable Simon Phillips. Chelsea were long interested in the player in the summer. Todd Boehly wants to make him part of the new Chelsea regime, but Thomas Tuchel said no. Thomas Tuchel shut that deal down for all intents and purposes. But could it be about to launch? At the same time, his fanboys are out in full force. They are attacking Man United left, right, and centre. We're going to delve into that and much, much more on the Football Terrace. It's the Done Deal Show. Let's go. Reports here this morning from the Mirror that say that Chelsea are ready to make a move for Cristiano Ronaldo if he is sacked. As already mentioned, that has been backed up by the ever reliable, the ever brilliant Simon Phillips. If you're a Chelsea fan, you should be following this guy. And he states that Chelsea have reportedly made a U-turn on Cristiano Ronaldo and are now ready to step in if Manchester United follow through with their plan to sack him. And I think that's the real case in point here. If he's sacked, there's no transfer fee. The big wages will remain irrespective, but Chelsea are looking at him as a potential free option should Man United sack him. And it is thought that United will. At the moment, there is an offer on the table for Ronaldo to leave without any severance package, any pay. There's been no official response yet from the Ronaldo camp, but Man United are working with their lawyers to ensure that he is removed from the club. He has been told as of now that he is not welcome back at Carrington or at Manchester United. But what of the Chelsea move? Before we go into that, make sure you're hitting the like button. Make sure you're leaving your comments below right now. Get that done. Also, download the One Football app, the very best place, the best one-stop shop for football in the world. There is no shadow of a doubt, the very best one-stop shop for football out there. Get it downloaded now for free football content, free Serie A games, news, games, post in-game commentary and live updates, transfer news, and much, much more. Get that app downloaded. Do yourselves a big, big favor. But what of Chelsea? What of Chelsea going in for him? Is it a good or a bad move? Now, I'm someone that has supported Chelsea. I've felt that some of the criticism of Todd Boehly has been unfair. I feel that it's been a very hard thing to do what he has done, when he had to take over, how he's had to take over, everything kind of going on in and around the football club. It's been a hard transition. And that has resulted in a downturn in results. There is a lack of continuity on the pitch because I think a lot of the players that are there, they didn't join Chelsea to be part of Todd Boehly resolution. They didn't join Chelsea to be part of a Graham Potter team. So there is an element of it's going to take time to fix things. The question is Ronaldo the right guy to fix things for Chelsea Football Club? And in my opinion, the answer is simply no. In my opinion, the answer is absolutely not. He is not the right guy to push Manchester United, Chelsea to that next level. Why? Look how he's been at United for the past 12 months. Now, I see a lot of his fanboys come out and say it's Man United. United are the problem. United are the issue. If you listen to Piers Morgan's interview properly, you see twice in it. Ronaldo says the Portuguese press and Portuguese people are also talking about him in the same way as Man United fans and the Man United press in terms of being over the hill. And there is something significant within that. So when you read this news and you see that they may be looking to move him on, he may be looking to leave and Chelsea may be looking to bring him in. It begs the question, is that the right direction for Chelsea? And for me, I understand that you wouldn't have to pay the 20-odd million, 25 million Man United wanted in the summer to get him out of his contract. And you can get him for free, but the salary is going to be significant. Does he have the right attitude? Does he have the ability? Attitude, I think he'll have. I think he'll come in with a bit between his teeth and want to prove Man United wrong. Does he have the physical ability to move the needle enough? For me, I don't think he does. Chelsea are already very static and stationary and unproductive when it comes to their attack at the moment. Adding Cristiano Ronaldo, in my opinion, is only going to make matters worse for Chelsea. But I do want your thoughts and I do want your feelings. Up next, I want to take a look at some horrendous takes from some not United fans, by the way. This is Ronaldo fanboys. Mason Greenwood still has a contract at Man United, but saying I can't respect someone that doesn't respect me gets your contract terminated. Manchester United Football Club for you. I just realized Greenwood is still being paid by Manchester United whilst Ronaldo loses out on 16 million for speaking the truth about the club. There's been many, many people, including that Mike Loves United Hate Glazers accounts, using Mason Greenwood as a tool to say that it's wrong to sack and discipline Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, first of all, the situations are both very, very different. Although Mason Greenwood has now been charged, and although Mason Greenwood is facing an appearance in court, up until the charge, Man United had no legal grounds within the contracts, no legal grounds within UK law to dismiss the player. If they did that, they could be sued for considerably more than the contract was worth. And no business, whether it for moral reasons, legal reasons, or anything in between, is going to risk its own financial future and is going to risk hemorrhaging tens of millions of pounds in lawsuits and break the law. So he was kept on as an employee whilst fully suspended. Now that he has been charged, it has been reported by some very credible sources at the likes of The Athletic that Man United are working towards cancelling his contract. But Mason Greenwood is not going to mutually consent to do it. The same as the situation with Ronaldo. The club is asking him to mutually agree to terminate his contract before they go down any further lines of them doing it and getting into a dispute. So the process of getting the contract shut down are at the same stage. But of course, the reasons for doing it are very, very different indeed. Man United, on the arrest of Mason Greenwood, could not at any point until now look to remove him from his contract. There was zero legal grounds or precedent. With Ronaldo, they believe that he is in breach of his contract, therefore can move him on. But what this is no more than a deliberate, nasty, grotesque attempt to make Man United Football Club look bad in this situation. And the reason for this is because when the trailers came out Monday, there were people that, oh, this is going to make the Man United look bad, Ten Hag look bad, and everything else. And there's a lot of people that are Ronaldo fanboys, and I kind of get why they're doing this. They need to make Ronaldo look good. Oh my God, that club pays a guy charged with sexually assaulting somebody, but doesn't want to pay someone that's calling them out. And you're conflating two very different situations, which in itself makes you the disgusting person. And the likes of the Mike Loves United Hate Glazers, these guys, listen, I still to this day do not believe that Mike is a Man United fan. I've seen the way that he's tried to drag Ten Hag over the coals already. And like I told every single person, this guy, I think he sits home and enjoys it, by the way. This guy gets a nice chemical release that he gets enjoyment through being nasty about Man United, being rude about Man United, bantering Man United. He enjoys it. And fair play to him. I've got no personal issue or concern. But it's the Man United fans that gravitate towards him like he's speaking the truth. He isn't. It doesn't matter what a manager does, what a player does. He will look at it and go, right, how do I make the club look bad in this circumstance? And I've also seen him use the Greenwood and Ronaldo situation to draw light on things. The single subject approach that he has gone with. We call out the Glazers, therefore everything else he says I'm going to ignore. The fact that he threw the manager under the bus but never gave us any details, spoke about how Richard Arnold and John Myrtle didn't believe him about his daughter being sick but provided us no details, spoke about the young players not caring but provided us no details. Everything Ronaldo spoke about, there was no details. The only element he gave any details about was what the Glazers were doing wrong. And so for me, you can enjoy that part and say that's right, but also call out the other elements that you're not happy with. And that's what most Man United fans have done in this situation. But these individuals trying to conflate the two scenarios between Ronaldo and Greenwood is absolutely reprehensible. I'm not surprised to see it because it's what social media has become. I'm not surprised to see it from rivals. I'm definitely not surprised to see it from Ronaldo's fanboys. But from people that pretend to be Man United fans or I'm upholding the standards, I'm just holding the club to account. They're not. As I said before, get these people ahead of time to, and I'll invite Mike again now live on the air. Invite Mike to come on the terrace. It's not a hitch job. I'm not here to catch him out. I just want him to come on camera, show his face, tell us his real name, and say how he wants his club to behave, what his standards are. Set them in stone on camera. I know the guy's had a lot of accounts deleted by Twitter, so there's old things he said and done that you can't go back and find anymore. Come on camera on the terrace and tell us what your standards are, how you want a manager behave, what you want them to do in the press, how you want them to treat players, style of football that you want, how you measure progression, when you expect us to get back to winning titles, etc. Give us your standards. I'll challenge them in terms of getting deep understanding, but then we can set them in stone. And then we can see whether you really are a Man United fan later on down the line or whether you change your tune, like the weather, to be negative about the club. Because for me, seeing those takes is absolutely horrendous. No care about the victim at the end of Mason Greenwood's horrendous crime that he's been charged for. No compassion for the people that Ronaldo has attacked unnecessarily in the interview. And it's all just I don't know. I don't even really know what it's about, barring defending Ronaldo. I would love to have seen Mike's take on Ronaldo calling himself a slave when Man United wanted to keep him before. I'd love to get his remarks on that as well. It'd be interesting. But if you want to come on the show, my friend, please feel free to. But listen, hit the like and the share button for us. Subscribe to the Football Terrace today. Make sure that One Football app is downloaded. Until next time, take care. Goodbye. God bless. And I'll see you soon. Thank you.